every class, I will record our class. If I forget, please remind me. Yeah. Okay. So this is yeah, the conference. After we end the conference, then the conference will be here, the concluded conference. Then you can see the recording, and you click the link of the recording. You can it open another tab, and then if you want to like download it or just watch it, yeah, you can do
Where
that.
do you go to like join online or something?
Oh, same thing here. So let's say if you are sick, you're at home, you want to join online, you go to Facebook button and like go to the that day conference. So every day, you see the conference like this. Today is first week Wednesday, and then you click join.
And then how do you submit stuff?
How do you submit stuff? Yes, I will go over that.
I read your email and it said something about you were absent if you were online. It's because if you weren't.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, we have the rule that if you are online, you will be still marked as absence. So we hope students to come in person.
So what if you're sick and if we email
Oh,
you?
that's excuse. Yes. Yes, I will explain to about that. So let's see. Okay, so this is our course. Let me see. Is this our course? Yes, this is our course. So this is a Google site. I upload all the information over here. Do you receive my email yesterday? Okay, yeah. So I'm Yusu, but you can just call me Suki. So I was originally from China, and then after high school, I immigrated to the U.S. And then the first city I went to is Chicago. I went to community college for 2 years to study all the gen ed courses. You know, community college is cheaper. Yeah. And then I transferred to UIC, University of Illinois in Chicago, and then I went to with University of Wisconsin at Madison for my PhD. And I got my PhD degrees in 2016, and then I came to Tech. I really enjoy like teaching at Tech, where we have small classroom and the student and professor can have strong interactions. I mean, comparing with the big university, I was a teaching assistant. The big lecture has like 200 students. Sometimes professors don't even remember all the students' names. And in like the big university, the professor like have 3 hours office hours, but we have 8 hours office hours. So my office hours is Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 1 to 1:50, and then 3:15 to 4:15, and Tuesday, Thursday from 11 to 12. Actually, I'm free more than that. So if you're not available during this time, feel free to email me and tell me what time you want to meet. Or maybe you just walk by my office, you see I'm there. Feel free to knock and come in to ask me questions. And I'm actually free after our class. So I teach applied church at 9, and then I teach our course at 10. So our class time is 10 to 10:50, and then I'm free. My next class is Calculus 1 at 2. Okay, so if you have questions, feel free to come to see me. Do you see this is the question sheet? It has course number, your name, your phone number. I use student address. If yes, what's your team, what's your coach name, and email. And yeah, let me know more about you and what your expectations, and also fill out your schedule. Okay, so if I want to make an appointment with you, I can look at your schedule. So write down your classes, and if you have a part-time job, also write down your part-time job. Okay, so it's easier for me to make appointments with you. Yes, you can fill those out and give it to me on Friday. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, my office is Snyder 159. Just right there. Okay, just behind the wall. Yes. And this website, yeah, you can see pictures about me and my family. Yeah. That's my husband. I met him in college, and then we have been together a while. Yeah, since 2005, long time. Is it 18 years? 18 years? How old are you? Okay, that's my son Lucas and my daughter Jade. I really loved taking pictures. Yeah, this look is when he was small. I get this nice pictures. I took thousands of pictures. I get some nice one. The baby usually just quiet. It's so hard to catch him smile. So luckily it was summer, so I have plenty of time to take pictures. And that's my daughter when she was small. And so here are pictures with my students. Oh, you see some of your face? Yes, some of you took applied Cal 1 with me last semester. So every semester I like to take a class photo so we can keep this beautiful memory. Wow, you see a lot of pictures. I've been teaching here since 2016. Every semester I teach 4 to 5 classes. So I'm so happy to see so many students I have good time with. Yeah. Okay. Let's have fun in our class. Like what else? Okay. So yeah. So this semester I'm teaching 4 classes, and this is our class. And here, can you see class policy? Okay. So this is the class syllabus. By the way, if you go to Canvas and click syllabus, you can see the cover page of the syllabus. It talks about what we cover in this course. We don't cover series. I think this needs to be updated. Okay, but applying Cal 2, we do cover a lot of topics. Okay, ranging from like in a traditional calculus course, they ranging from Cal 2, Cal 3, linear algebra, and differential equations. So we cover a lot of topics, and we only have 3 credit hours. So our main focus is not about like derive the formula. Our main focus is how to apply the formula into daily life problems. So we talk about a lot of topics, and we talk about like how to use those formula to solve real life problems. Okay, and then here, do you see course summary? They talk about like what homework it's gonna do and what quiz. Okay, so I use Google Site to post all the worksheets, solutions, and homework solutions, and then I use Canvas to turn in your work. So if you click assignment, let me click the student view. Okay, so student view. Okay, so when you click assignments, if you see show by date, and then you can see, oh, my first assignment is my homework. Okay, it's gonna do January 31. And then I have a quiz on February 6th. Right, everybody? So you can see this is show by date. You can also show by type. If you click show by type, then you can see, okay, this is our homework. We use my Open Math, and this is my Open Math orientation assignment. I don't count the scores for this too, so this one is optional, but I strongly recommend you to do this because it introduced my Open Math system and how to include like math symbols over there. And this is a optional cumulative final exams review. So it has like some practice about the final exams. And your assignment, you have homework. You have 12 homework assignments, and they are my Open Math assignments. So for example, if you click homework 1, and then do you see the solution here? Yes, I provide solution. So homework 1 is about session 7.1 to 7.2. Okay. The link is wrong. Did I attach the wrong homework? Oh, let me see. I'm gonna attach the wrong homework. Okay, I will fix that. Okay, how about the homework 2? Is it? Ooh, okay. I see the wrong links. So I will make sure to attach the correct link. Okay, so let me find. Okay, make sure I correct the links. Okay, so homework solution right here. Okay, yes, I'll make sure to attach the link. So this is like homework solution. I provide you like detailed homework solution. Okay, and you can look at the solution and then try on your problem. My open math, it generates different numbers. Okay, it's the same type of problem, it generates different numbers. So besides my detailed solution, do you see video? Yes. So if you can see my solution, you can also see the video. Like for example, if I click start, and this one has the video. If you click the video, it's a YouTube video about like how to solve similar problems. Okay. So and homework, you have unlimited attempts. But each problem, you have 3 attempts. If you need more than 3, it will generate a different problem of different number, but still similar attempt. Okay, so ideally, you can do it again and again until you get perfect scores. Okay, everybody, your homework. So all of you have let me see, the class schedule. All of you have the class schedule, right? Okay, so so our homework one is about 7.1 and 7.2 is due on January 31. Please make sure you submit the first attempt by that day. So after that day, you can still try the problems and increase your scores. But I want to see your first attempt by that day. Okay, so even though after the due date, you can still submit a new attempt to increase your scores. Okay? Yeah.
So you only care about the first attempt, or is it?
No, we care about all. But I want you to turn in something because now the Canvas setup is if after the due date you don't turn in anything, it will count it as 0. So I want you to turn in something so it's not 0. And then after the due date, you can continue to work on the problems and increase your scores.
So how do you grade the homework?
Oh, it will grade automatically. So the My Open Math.
Or is it for
Accuracy. Yes. So the My Open Math, let's see. Okay. For example, I just make up some number. I just put 0. Of course, it will say wrong. Do you see the score here? If you get this right, it will be 1 out of 1. So when you plug in an answer, you will know whether you're correct or wrong. And do you see here? It was like 3 chance. Now I use 1. You have 2 chance. Okay, so keep trying. If you use up 3 chance, it will generate a new problem, but just different numbers, still similar type.
Professor?
Yes.
Will we be having exam wrappers and corrections for
Yes.
this again?
Yes.
Okay, but are they going to count for extra credit, or do we have to do them?
It's not extra credit. It's a different category.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the homework.
Do you want to see physical, like written equations, like for each of these? So I know that we have to enter our number in.
Yeah.
Here, but do you want us to?
I strongly recommend you to do it on your notebook.
Mhm.
So then before the exams, you can study for it. Right? Don't just do it on scratch paper and then throw it away. Yeah, please write your answer on a notebook, and so you can study and learn from it. Yes. So try the problems first. If you get some of them wrong, you can look at the video and my solution. And if you have questions, feel free to ask me. Okay, I have a bunch of office hours, student hours. You can come to ask me questions. Yes. Okay, so that is the homework. Okay, let's continue and go over the syllabus. Okay, so the textbook, we have a textbook. Do you all get a textbook? So you can use the textbook as like extra exercise because every day we have worksheets. So this first week of classes, I print out the worksheet for you. But starting from next week, I hope you can print out the worksheets. Okay. Do you know how to print out stuff from the library? Yeah, print black and white. Don't print color. Color is more expensive. Yeah. Okay, so my website, right. First week, we talk about 7.1 and then 7.2. Next week, we talk about 7.2 and 7.3. So I print out 7.1 and 7.2 for you. So next week, print out 7.3. Okay, everybody? And I also give you notes with answers. So some of my students are like slow writer. That's why I want to give you notes with answers. In the class, your goal is to make sure you understand it. If sometimes you cannot write so fast, listen to me first. Make sure you understand it. And after class, you can watch the recording or you can look at the notes with answers to review those problems and fill in the notes. Okay, everybody? Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, so and then yes. So this is talk about like student hours. This is what we can do in the student hours. Feel free to come and check with me. And then how to turn in your work for the quiz, practice exams, exam correction, and wrapper. For example, for the quiz, that's the homework, right? If you click assignment, you can see assignment. We have 12 homework. And then the quiz, we have 7 quizzes. If you click like quiz 1, oh, okay, I have to leave student view so I can see it. Okay, so this is quiz 1. It has 30 minutes. Is available on February 5th. You have a whole day to start the quiz. Once you start the quiz, you have to submit in 30 minutes. But now I set the attempt to be unlimited. So if something happens, your internet connection is not stable, you're locked out from the quiz, you can start a second attempt right away and submit your work. Some of my students need more time for the quiz. That's okay. I'm not so strict about the time. If you need more time, just open a second attempt and continue. Okay? But if you need more than one attempt, please email me. Okay? I just want you email me, like tell me what happened so I know what happened. So I don't mind you use more than one attempt. Just email me. Say, oh, I ran out of time, so I need one more attempt. It's okay. Just email me and tell me. Okay? So if I click preview, then do you see this quiz file? You click that, it will download to your computer. I strongly recommend you to use your computer to open it. I do have students that use cell phone but get locked out of the quiz. So it's better to use your laptop to open it. And do you see here, choose a file? So you look at the quiz, it has 2 problems, and then you write your answer on a piece of paper and take pictures. Here, it only allows you to submit 1 file. So if you only have 1 image, you can submit the image. But if you have more than 1 images, you have to combine into a single PDF file. How do you do that? There are several ways. One way is to use like Word. Do you have Word on your computer or Google Documents? You can print screen or you can like you use your phone to take pictures. And then you can email yourself the pictures. Then you can download your pictures and then copy the pictures here. And make sure the picture is good size. Like if your picture is that small, can you read it? No. So make it bigger. Okay. And if you have like more pages, so you can have more pages for a single PDF file. So you click File and Save as a PDF. Okay, everybody? Save as a PDF, and then you can upload the PDF file here. So if you only have 1 page, you can submit picture. If you have more than 1 page, submit PDF. Is that clear, everybody? Okay, that's the quiz. Let's see. Yeah, here are other ways to convert pictures into PDF. You can use some sample app like PDF Scanner, Cam Scanner, or you can use Word or Google Documents, save as a PDF. Or there are some websites, you can go to the website and upload some pictures and they give you a PDF. Okay? Attendance policy. So if you're more than 10 minutes late to class, or if you leave the class unexpectedly early, you'll be counted as absence. Excuse absence includes you go to conference, or if you're absentee, you have a game, that's excuse. Or if you are sick, you have doctor's note, that is also excuse absence. Okay, so it's 6 chance you can miss 6 class. Okay. And let's take attendance of today. Let's see. Attendance. Where is attendance? Do I have attendance here? Where's attendance? Okay, let me see. Okay. I'm also new to this Canvas thing, so if sometimes I miss, where is attendance? Interesting. Do you see attendance here? Huh.
If you go down, you pass that.
Oh, I have that.
It's right there above the chat.
Wait. Oh, battery. Okay. Yes, thank you. Okay, battery. Yes. I bring my battery. Okay, is it charging now? Okay. Oh, right after right here. Yes. Thank you. Okay. I need attendance here. Okay. Yes. Okay, save. Okay, good. Attendance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. I think all of you are here. Yes. Great. Okay. Do you know each other? If you have friends in the classroom? What's your major? IME?
I'm Miami.
Oh, IME. And like the others? Biology? Exercise science. Biology.
I'm forensics.
Oh, do you take like classes together?
We did freshman year, but we haven't since then.
Oh, I see. And what's your major? Oh, okay, good. Yes. Okay, yeah, we just take attendance right here, and then what else? Okay, calculator. Graphing calculator is not allowed. You use scientific calculator. You know our class is applied calculus too. We have a lot of real life problems, so I hope you bring a calculator every class. Do you have scientific calculator? No, feel free to buy it. I like the TI-30 multi-view. If I go to Amazon.com, okay, if I click the multi-view, like this one, okay. Yeah, I think this one and this one is the same. But I like this one because it has multi-view and it's also good for statistics. So it has like more than one line. You know, sometimes you enter one line, but you want to have more. You can go up to see the previous line. So if you don't have a calculator, I strongly recommend you buy this one. Okay, it's also good for statistics. Do you need to take statistics class? No. Problem solving and statistics. Okay. All right. Okay, homework. Yes, we have 12 homework assignments. Each homework is worth 25 points. 2 lowest scores will be dropped. So if you don't want to do your homework, you can miss 2. Okay, but I strongly recommend you to do your homework so you can be prepared for the exams. You have unlimited attempts, but make sure you submit your first attempt by the deadline, the due dates, okay? And then you can continue to work on your homework. Quizzes, you have 7 quizzes. We dropped the 2 lowest scores, and you have a whole day to start your quiz at any time, but if you know you're going to like somewhere else and you might not have internet access, you can email me and to do the makeup exam before you leave. Okay, I don't schedule makeup quizzes after, but before we can do that. Is that clear, everybody? Yeah, I do have sometimes some students like forget to take the quiz. You can drop the 2 lowest scores. Okay, so yeah, and I would try to remind you in class at the beginning of class if that day we have a quiz. Yeah. Okay, exams. We have 4 chapter exams and 1 final exams. So you can see the exam date right here. The first exam is on the Valentine's Day. Yes, our first exam is on the Valentine's Day. Yeah. Okay, and then you can see here. So I will post the practice exam later. I'm still working on that. Okay, so I do not schedule makeup exam after the exam date. So if you know you gonna go somewhere else on the exam date, if you want to schedule a makeup exam before the exam date, you can let me know earlier. Okay, but after the exam day, you cannot make up because every student knows what's on the exam, so it's unfair to the student who take it in class. Okay. But what if I have a car accident on the exam day? I don't know I'm gonna miss that exam. Okay, that's why I allow you to use your final exam score to replace one lowest chapter exam scores. So we have 4 chapter exams and 1 final. Final is cumulative. Okay, so so if you miss 1 chapter exam, the final, because it's cumulative, is like the second chance you show me you know those materials. So that's why I allow you to use your final exam to replace the lowest chapter exam scores. If your final exam score is higher. Of course, if your final exam score is lower than the 4, we don't replace, right? And this is different than 5 exam drop the lowest one. Nothing can replace the final, okay? Because final is cumulative. Okay. Self-assessment. So I give practice exams. You can use practice exams as a study guide. So it will be at the bottom of our website. So I'm still working on those. After I finish, I'll post the practice exams here. Okay? And it's similar to the actual exams, but I don't guarantee they have the same difficulties. Okay, so use it as a study guide. Okay, and what you're gonna do, you use pencil to finish it first, and then once you click the solution, use red pen to correct your mistakes. I would prefer to see a practice exams with low scores other than a perfect practice exams because then we know our weakness and then we can do more problems to improve and you can come to ask me to make sure you understand the steps of the problem. Okay? So use red pen once you click the solution. Be honest. And estimate your scores of each problem and add them up to get the total scores. Okay, so the practice exam is worth 10 points, meaning the estimated total score will lose 1 point, meaning the correction will lose 4 points. Is that clear, everybody? So this is grade by completion. You do the work. Okay, I give you solution, but don't copy the solution. Okay, really do it first with pencil, and once you look at the solution, use red pen. And some of my students said they do the practice exam 2 or 3 times to make sure they fully remember the steps. Okay. And then exam correction and wrapper. So after each exam, I will post the solution. And then you look at the solution and see like what mistake you made, and then write down the mistakes. Write down the corrections next to your mistakes. Okay. And also fill out the exam wrapper. So exam wrapper right here. It's like a survey. It asks you how did you study for your exams, and like what mistake did you make, and how I can help you to master the material better. Okay, so we learn from it. Okay, so if you go to assignments, you can see the show by type. If you put show by type, we have the optional essence practice. You don't have to do it, but I strongly recommend you to do it. And then the homework assignments, we have 12 of them, and we drop the lowest 2 scores. It's 10% of your total grade. The quiz, we have 7 quizzes. We drop the 2 lowest. It's 5% of your total And then the self-assessment includes the practice exams, exam correction and wrapper. It's 5% of your total grades. So this self-assessment, you work hard and do the work on time, then you can get the perfect scores. Right, everybody? And your homework, you keep doing it until you get the perfect scores. Yes. And then, yeah, we have the 4 exams and 1 final. So exam is 80% of the grade. You can click the grade to see your scores. Okay. All right. What else? Oh, extra credits. Do you remember how many classes you can miss? 6. If you miss no more than 2, you get 1% bonus. Okay. And also, I hope you print out the worksheet and you take notes in class. If you cannot catch up all the notes, feel free to look at the notes with answers and fill those out after class. And yeah, in the last week of class, you can show me your notes, and then you will receive 1% bonus. Okay. So grading, homework, 10%, quiz, 5%, self-assessment, 5%, and then 4 chapter exams and 1 final exam, all of them 16%. Okay, and you can use your final exam to replace the lowest chapter exam scores. Okay, so the total is 100%, and your letter grade will be determined by the following scale. Okay. So yeah, A is 90 to 100. We do not give C minus. Okay, so once you get over 70, that's C. Okay, and then C plus. And then the rest, the comments, I will let you to read at home. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. So on our website, do you see here how to calculate my grade? I click that. So this is a file like how to calculate your grade. Suppose you get perfect homework scores. That's 100%. Let's say 70% is your quiz average. Let's say you did all the practice exams, exam correction and wrappers. So 100% for the self-assessment. Let's say your exams, you get 86, 74, 70, 65, and 89. How to calculate the grades? Okay, so your final exam is 89. Do you see it's higher than the lowest chapter exams? You replace 65 by 89. And then your homework, 100%, times 10%, which is 21. Quiz, 90% times 5%. Self-assessment, 100% times 5%. And then each exam is 16%. And you add them up, you get 84.78, which is a B. See, B is from 83 to 87. That's a B. But if you earn the extra credits, this is 1% for attendance, and the note is 1%. I also give the student evaluations. If you help me to fill out the student evaluation, if all of you fill those out, then everybody will get 0.5% extra credits. So hopefully with the extra credit, let's see, 84.78 plus 2 is 86.78. So if your number, your next digit is greater or equal to 5, I round up. Okay, so it's 87%, which is a B plus. Okay, everybody? So you know how to calculate your grade. And also, I create a spreadsheet. So this spreadsheet, you just put down the number and then it will calculate. Okay? All right. Let's see. Good. That's it. Any questions about the setup of our course? Good. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, so let's get started. And do you have that formula sheet? Yes. I don't know it. Okay, so let's review all these formulas. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. All right. Okay. Derivative. So in Cal 1 or Apply Cal 1, we talked about derivatives, and in the last 2 weeks, we talked about antiderivatives, right? So derivative and antiderivative, they're like the reverse process. It's like, I'm your teacher, then you are my student, right? So here, let's review that. For derivative, the derivative of a constant is 0. Think about it. Constant function is a horizontal line, right? Everybody? Constant function is a horizontal line. What is derivative? Derivative is the slope of the tangent line, right? So what's the slope of a horizontal line? 0, exactly. So that is why the derivative of a constant is 0. Okay, on the other hand, because the derivative of a constant is 0, so the antiderivative of 0 is the constant. So we talk about derivative is the slope of the tangent line, right? How about antiderivative? It represents the area under a function. Okay, so this represents an area under a function. And then for derivative, we have constant multiple. So you can move the constant c in front of the derivative. Do you remember that? Same thing is true for antiderivative. So antiderivative of c times a function, we can move the c in front of the integral. By the way, this is called antiderivative. It's also called integral. Okay? We will talk about what is indefinite integral, where we don't have the limits of integrations. And we will talk about what is definite integral, so we have the numbers there, the limits of integrations. Okay, how about here? Derivative of sum or difference is sum or difference of derivatives. Do you remember that? Same thing is true for antiderivatives. So integral of sum or difference is sum of difference of the integrals. Okay, how about product and quotient? Product rule. Okay, so if you're in my applied Cal 1 or Cal 1 class, I talk about product rule. What's the story? Two friends, they go to the restroom together, and there's only one toilet, so they do one by one. So U prime is U prime V. So the first student goes to the restroom, and the second student is waiting for him. And then they take turns. Okay, the first student wait for the second student. The second student goes to the restroom. So they take turns. So U prime is U prime V plus U prime. Right, everybody? They take turns. Okay, how about quotient rule? The quotient rule, U over V prime. The numerator, do you see the numerator is very similar to the product rule? Except now instead of sum, we have subtraction. Okay, everybody? So this is subtraction. U prime V minus UV prime over the denominator square. Right, everybody? Okay, so make sure you carry this worksheet and then remember all this formula. Okay. How about antiderivative? Do we have product rule or quotient rule for antiderivative? No such story. Okay. If you have a product or quotient, try to simplify so you can get a sum or difference. What do I mean? Okay, if you have like something like x cubed and then square root of x plus 3, if you have a product like this, you can distribute. Then you get a sum. So once you get a sum, you can integrate. Okay, so no product rule or quotient rule for integral. So you can simplify to get a sum or difference. Then you know how to integrate. Okay, now it's the rules. of x to the n is you bring the n down in front, and then your new power decrease by 1. Right, everybody? Mm-hmm. So n times x to the n minus 1. N is not equal to 1. Because when n is equal to, no, I think I have this wrong. This should be here. Yes. Okay, so I have this wrong. So let me see. Okay, let's fix that. Yeah, sometimes I might have mistakes. So fix that. So I don't want this here. I want it here. And I mean n is not equal to minus 1. Okay, can everybody fix that on your sheet? The formula sheet? There is a mistake. Yes. Okay. Yes, all the power rule. Okay, x to the n is n times x to the n minus 1. The antiderivative, okay? Antiderivative of x to the n is x to the n plus 1 over n plus 1. Do you remember that? This is only true when n is not equal to minus 1. Because if you have n equals to minus 1, what happens? The denominator is 0. Okay, can you have denominator 0? No. So when n equals minus 1, we don't use power rule. We actually use this rule, which is natural log of absolute value of x. That's why here, the derivative of natural log of absolute value of x is 1 over x. So the integral of 1 over x is natural log of absolute value of x plus c. Is that okay, everybody? Mm-hmm. And the derivative of e to the ax is a times e to the ax. So when you differentiate, you multiply the a in front. What happens if you integrate? You divide it by a. Okay? Differentiate, multiply by a, integrate, divided by a. And here, when you take the derivative of b to the x, it's b to the x times L and B. Do you remember the story? I said father looks like the son, but father has the mustache, right? The L and B is like the mustache. So b to the x still here, but you multiply by L and B. What derivative? You multiply by L and B? Oh, you see my title again? Sorry, the integral of b to the x is b to the x over L and B. Sorry. Let me save as a PDF. So also fix that error. Okay. All right. Yes, also fix that error. Okay. So you can look at the derivative and the antiderivative, compare them, and it helps you to remember the formula. Okay, and then the rest is what we're going to learn in this semester. Okay, so your homework for today is make sure you memorize all of these. Do you still remember them from Applied Calc 1 or Calc 1? No crime? Okay, your homework tonight is going to review that.
So are we starting with chain rule then?
No, we start with 7.1 antiderivatives because I realize some of you might still forget about antiderivatives, so we will do some practice about that. And then we will talk about the U substitution. Mm-hmm. Yes, 7.2 U substitution is similar to the chain rule.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Any questions of today's class? Okay, so your homework is review the formula and also fill out this sheet and let me know about your schedule. Oh, if you finish, yeah, you can show me. Thank you. Have a good day.
What province did you grow up in? What province did you grow up in?
Province. Guangdong.
Oh,
Guangzhou.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I visited Guangzhou.
Oh.
Yeah, I was there for 2 days. I had to go to a wedding in India, and so like the cheapest ticket
Thank you.
took me from of course, like LA all the way over to Guangzhou. and then down
Oh,
to India. So I had to stay in China for 2 days. It was very nice. They gave me a hotel for free and everything.
oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
The weather is hot there.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Oh, what like month did you?
It would have been, I think so, December, so October.
Oh, yeah. Then it's very cool and yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Yeah.
Good.
I noticed there was a lot of immigrants